The guitar I play is an old Gibson L5, and I have two of them. And the L5 was the traditional jazz guitar that I saw on the album covers of Wes Montgomery especially. And to me, everything Wes Montgomery ever did was right. It was perfect. And so I always wanted to play one of those guitars. So I have two of them. One is a 1949 and one is a 1953. And I keep the 1953 one at home in the studio and record with it. And I travel with the 49. I've played it for the entire time that Patti and I have been together.
I met Tuck in a band in San Francisco in an audition. And that's this year, coming up this summer, later this year, will be 35 years ago. And we'd heard about each other, but we never had met. And I went up to audition and I heard him and I just thought, yes, I just loved his playing. And I didn't really want to be in the band, but I wanted to get in, and I got in. And luckily the band died its own little natural fizz out after a couple of months, and Tuck and I became a duo.
You know you'll be walking down the street, yeah, and you'll be minding your own business, and then these shoes call out from the window. They call you by your name. They say, come here and sit down, cause you need to wear these high heels. We will go with every dress you own. So come right inside, cause you really need us, and you know that you really shouldn't not do it, but you got to have those high heel shoes. And so do I, that's why I do it, I always do it. I just walk right into that store. Oh yes, and I tell that man to bring me out all the high heel shoes my eyes can see, especially the ones in the window. The ones that call out to me, I will try them on first. And while you're at it, oh mister, please bring me 2 or 3 pairs more, cause you'll never know when you might need them, and you know that you really shouldn't not do it, but you got to have your high heel shoes. Now here it comes, this is the moment we should get up and go home, but we don't. Oh yes, he brings them out. I put them on my feet, and the minute that I stand up, I know that this is no place for my poor feet to be. No place for my feet, cause my feet start to talking. Yes, they do. My feet start to pleading. Yes, they do. And my feet say, please, hey, please, 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 buy the Birkenstocks in the corner. Know that I really should not have done it, oh, but I just had to have those high heel shoes. Beep, beep, dong, dong, bong, bong, beep, beep, dong, dong, bong, dong, 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 dong. And then I just tell that man they do not fit, and he says, lady, don't you worry too much, because I'll take them to my back room and I'll put them on the stretcher and they will feel real good. He's just lying. Yes, he does. That man's always lying. Yes, he does. And I believe him each and every time. And I know you do too. And I knew that I really should not have bought them, cause now I am up here singing the high heels. I'm up here singing the high heels. I'm up here singing the high blues. The high blues.
We always kind of say the last mind-blowing concert was the last one we did. But, you know, we played in Jordan and on the Gulf of Aqaba. We played in Egypt. We played in, you know, Pori, Finland when the sun doesn't go down, or, you know, at home, San Francisco, Rome, London, New York. There's just so many places that we've been over the years. And each show has its own special feeling and vibe, and ultimately, I guess it's the people, because we go to places all the time, but it's the people that you actually meet that make the place. So for me, my last best show was a couple of nights ago in Bangkok.
You know, it's funny, we've traveled around the world so much and gone to so many places. I think what impresses both of us the most is that that there's a kind of magic that we all look forward to as musicians. We all hope to get that magic, that magical night. And I've been in a lot of bands where that magical night only came occasionally, and then you would remember that experience and hope to get it back. And the thing that's happened for us is that the magical night happens every night. And that's the magic that's made Patti and me keep playing together all this time. It's always fresh and it's always exciting, and we always welcome the audience to become a part of it because they're necessary for that magic to happen. And so it's not so much the place, it's really the experience of the sharing of the musical experience with the people who come. They think they came to hear it, but they don't know that they came to create it. And that we're all in it together. It's not us and them, it's just all of us together creating this magic. And so once we get into that experience, the place could be anywhere, the occasion could be anything, and it doesn't matter whether it's a great sound system or a terrible sound system or what the circumstances are. Our job is to transform it into this experience that we all share together. And then that makes every place miraculous, really.
I was co-partner in a band called Kingfish. My partner was David Torbert, and we started out as a quartet, and he had just quit the New Riders of the Purple Sage, which I also was a part-time member of as well, and we started Kingfish. And then, much to our surprise, the Grateful Dead were taking a 2-year hiatus, and Bobby Weir came to see us at one of our gigs and loved our sound, and he came up and said, hey guys, do you mind if I join the band? And so of course we were honored to have his presence, and so the rest is history. And so he played with us until the Grateful Dead went back on the road as Grateful Dead.
Well, that sun gonna shine on my back door someday. Well, the sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. Yeah. Well, the sun gonna blow all of our blues away. Yeah, the sun. One more time. I know you gotta gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you gotta gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby all night long. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms.